Hello, how is everybody? Welcome to FM Tuition Academy. It doesn't matter where you're watching me from, subscribe to the channel. So you subscribe to the channel, and today we're looking at ECZ past paper question. Make sure you're paying so much attention and listening so that you can perfectly understand and know how to answer these questions. So the first question says, explain the meaning of puberty. Can you see this is question A? Question A says, explain the meaning of puberty. Sometimes you find that you are at home, you are either a male child or a female child, and when you reach a certain age, sometimes the age of 13 or 14 or 12 on other people, you find your parents, either your father or your mother, will call you privately and ask and tell you, my daughter, my son, you have actually reached puberty. So what does the term puberty mean? It simply means you have reached a stage where you are able to reproduce. You are able to get someone pregnant. Or if you're a girl child, it means you have reached a stage where you are able to get pregnant. Okay, but what is puberty by definition, in case they ask you in the exam? So puberty, it is the development stage where one reaches and he becomes sexually mature and is able to do reproduction with his sexual reproductive organs fully matured. So puberty is a stage where one reaches sexual maturity and is able to do reproduction. His reproductive organs are fully matured. So we'll look at the answers. So have you seen, this is question A. Let's look at the answer for question A. So these are the answers for question A. What are the answers for question A? So the answer for question A is, the first answer is there for puberty. I've put a dot on the first answer. So as you can see, that is puberty. That's puberty for the first answer. Okay, puberty here. The first one is puberty. What is puberty? Puberty is sometimes called adolescence. Can you see? Can you see there? Puberty is sometimes called adolescence. Puberty is sometimes called adolescence. As you can see there, puberty is also called adolescence. It is a stage in the development of one. This is a stage in the development when one reaches sexual maturity, that's what I was explaining, and becomes capable of reproducing, meaning you are capable of making someone pregnant. If you are a female, you are capable of getting pregnant. This is when reproductive organs become matured. That's what I was explaining. So puberty is a stage where you become sexually mature and you are able to do reproduction. Apart from you being able to do reproduction, your reproductive organs have become fully matured. So that is the answer. So the answer for A is, I've given you, that's the answer for A. Okay, let's look at the second question. The second question says what? Why is puberty important in human beings? Why is puberty important in human beings? B. Why is puberty important in human beings? Why is puberty important? Why is this even important for a child to undergo puberty? The reason why puberty is important, that is question B. Look at the answer they gave. Question B is here. The answer is here. Question B. The answer is here. Why is puberty important? It is important because, I've ticked for you, it is important because it enables reproductive organs to be matured. So the reason puberty is important, it enables your reproductive organs to be fully matured so that you are capable of undergoing sexual processes and stages. So it is important because it enables your sex organs to be fully matured. That's the importance of puberty. Okay, so let's go on question C. What is question C? Question C is here. What are sex hormones? What are sex hormones? What are sex hormones? Okay, what are sex hormones? Sex hormones, these are steroid hormones produced by the testicles. Sometimes they are produced by the ovaries. So sex hormones, these are these are steroids that are produced by the ovaries or the testicles that are responsible for sexual characteristics. Okay, so look at the answer. What are sex hormones? Let's look at the answer. Sex hormones, that is question C. Sex hormones, what are they? Question C. Can you see? Question C there. Sex hormones are steroid hormones that are produced by the ovaries, meaning this is in females, and in males they are produced by the testicles or the tes. Tes, it means one. Testicles, it means there are more than one. So sex hormones simply means steroid hormones that are produced by the ovaries or the testicles, and they are responsible for the secondary sex characteristics of a male child or a female child. Okay, so if they tell you what are sex hormones, these are hormones, these are steroid hormones that are produced by ovaries or testicles. Okay, and they're responsible for secondary sexual characteristics. Okay, so sex hormones are the ones that bring about sexual characteristics in both males, and also they bring sexual characteristics in females. So sex hormones are steroid hormones that are produced by ovaries or testicles, and they are responsible for sexual characteristics. Okay, let's go to the next question, guys. Let's go to the next question. Question D. Question D. Which organ in female or male produces sex hormones? So what organs produces sex hormones in females, and what organ produces sex hormones in males? So we want to find out the organs that are responsible for producing these sex hormones. So in females, the organ that is responsible in females is ovaries. Okay, is ovaries. So we'll go to the answer. Question D. Which organ is responsible? Have you seen in females the ovary is responsible for producing these sex hormones? So in females the ovary produces the sex hormones. In males the testes or the testicles produces these sex hormones. Okay. So now dealing with question E. Have you seen question E? There are two E's here. So it means this is one and the same question. So I'll rub the E that is down. Okay, so there's E here and there's another E here. So it means it's the same question, okay? So don't get confused. So this E is one and the same question. It means they answered it as one, or it was answered as one, okay? So this E down here should be rubbed. This E should not be there. This E here, okay? This E here should not be there. I'm rubbing it, okay? That E is not supposed to be there. So this question is one question. It's read as one question, okay? So mention and explain how hormones produced in females and male organs work. Describe the changes that take place in both female and male at puberty. So what happens when a male reaches puberty? What happens when a female reaches puberty? Okay? When a male reaches puberty, his voice will become big, okay? And his chest will become big. It means a male has reached a stage where he has reached his sex organs have reached maturity. So you find that his chest will increase, okay? And also the male will start having pubic hair, okay? In his private parts or stuff like that. They'll start having pubic hair, and also in the armpit, the male will start having pubic hair in the armpit. And his voice will increase. As I said, the voice will increase, his chest will increase, and stuff like that. So in females, when a child reaches puberty, you find that the child's breast will increase. The child's hips will also enlarge. You find a girl child will have bigger hips because they've reached puberty, and also her breast will increase. And apart from her breast increasing and And yes, apart from her breast increasing and her hips, also a child will undergo menstruation. You find a girl child will start releasing blood, which is called ovulation and menstruation. So ovulation and menstruation will start happening. You find menstruation is where a child will begin to release blood. Ovulation is where ovaries are formed. So let's look at the answer. Okay, they're saying mention, you have to know the hormones that are produced by the female and the hormones that are produced by a male. So they're saying mention and explain how the hormones produced in females and male organs work. Then after you describe those hormones, then you explain what takes place in females and male puberty. Okay, so the answer is here, E. So the hormone that is produced in females is called estrogen. Okay, so that's what they're writing here. Estrogen is produced by the ovaries, so meaning this is in females. It stimulates the development of secondary sexual characteristics, which include the breasts. You see, the breast will increase, okay, the growth of hair in pubic areas, by the growth of hair in armpit, enlarged hips, and enlarged hips, and beginning of ovulation and menstruation. That's what I was explaining. So the hormones that are produced in females, where they said describe the hormones that are produced in males and females. That was the question. So the hormone produced in males, in females, is called estrogen. So when estrogen is produced by the ovaries, so the ovaries of a girl child, they will produce a hormone called estrogen. So estrogen is a sexual hormone or a sex hormone. What estrogen will do, it will cause the child's hips to increase, a child's breast to increase. It will also cause menstruation to start taking place, where a girl child will start releasing blood, because that is the stage. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the child, or doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It simply means you have actually grown and you are becoming sexually mature. And then what about in males? You see a testosterone. So testosterone is a sex hormone produced by the testicles or the testes. So testosterone is produced in the testes. Have you seen? It's written there. Testosterone is a sex hormone. Okay, so it is produced in the testes. It stimulates the development of secondary sex characteristics in males. These include increase in the size of the testicles, meaning a male child will have bigger testicles, growth of hair in pubic areas, hair in armpit. You find a male child will have hair in the armpit. And also the deepening of the voice. I explained this. A boy child will start having a bigger voice, and also his chest will broaden or increase. So that's what happens. So these are the two hormones that are produced in a male child and a female child that help in puberty stage. So in male child, it is testosterone, which is a sexual hormone, and then in female child, it is estrogen. Thank you very much for listening to FM Tuition Academy, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Click subscribe and inform your friends. Those ones want to do online tuitions, tell them to do online tuitions at f.m Tuition Academy. They can search it on Facebook and they can inbox us. So click the bell button to be receiving notification. Thank you very much.